Business right here. Andre took me under his wing.
Really?
Right. Andre had the main plan for the event with me and Ted DiBiase. He was called the $1 Million Man, putting us both together. That was more like Andre and Vince McMahon's idea. But Andre had, Andre had a big part in it, you know? And he was something you never seen in life before, you know what I mean?
Well, now you're a big guy, but like you said, put you under his wing.
Andre, he put me under his wing. I used to be able to put my hand right in Andre's palm like a baby.
Wow.
Right, he put his hand around my neck, and his fingers stuck out on the back side, around 8 inches, you know what I mean?
Oh, man.
I've never seen a guy like that before, man. 7'6½", 5'31". He was something where they build you up to, and he crushes you like a grape.
Wow. Now, how often do you guys do these tours?
I've been blessed enough that I've been involved with International Championship Wrestling now for 5 years. So I may not be involved in international tours, but I'm always doing something in the States. And on this particular loop, we've had the chance to go to Korea, presently in Japan, and we will go on to Guam and Hawaii. So it's it's a special treat to go around and visit the various bases and just be able to shake the hands of all the troops that are defending our country. So.
Wow, and then in turn they get to shake your hand.
Well, I don't know if that's a treat, but I really look forward to meeting them. So.
Oh, fantastic. And, wow, so you guys, let's see, at what point did you decide to actually back away from the main, you know, like the actual main WWE, WCW?
That's not you back away. Father Time has you, it pulls you away. After you get to a certain age, it's time to go, man. You know, you're not moving like a guy 22, 23 years old no more. You're more like 40, 42, 43, 44. You don't move like you do when you're 19, 20, 21, 22, right?
But you guys are still fit. You're going to put on one heck of a show.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's without question.
We're going to bring old school back in.
Oh,
right. That's why ICW is the thing to come watch, you know what I mean? And it's one of the best international wrestling organizations I've ever been with, you know?
And you would, of course, agree.
Yeah, well, as as I mentioned before, I've been wrestling now for 20 years, and as life goes on, you have other interests that you'd like to get involved in, and I presently own some homes in Florida, so I'm looking forward to expand more into that area. But wrestling has been good, and if I can give back in any way, shape, or form, I have some friends that have wrestling academies in South Florida, and when I'm in town, I always swing by and able to, you know, just to teach the guys the psychology of the business and the correct techniques and so on and so forth. So I'm all about giving back. So it's, as I said before, it's a treat for me to be here. Entertainment in everything. I mean, who's the most famous boxer of all time?
Muhammad Ali.
And he was the greatest showman, you know. And I'm not saying that we're physically going out there to kill the other guy, but in order to appeal to the masses, there has to be entertainment. That's why The Rock is so big, and Hulk Hogan and Virgil.
Theatrics.
Yeah.
It's a theatrical experience.
How about that real big hair guy named Smiley? He's pretty big, too. Got a head on him.
In the head, anyway.
His head's big enough.
So you know, whatever I do in the ring, I always try to make it as interesting as possible and as entertaining. So whatever I do between the moves is just to appeal to the fans. And you have to keep in mind we're appealing to men who are in their 50s, 60s, and kids. So it's not one specific thing that you can do in the ring that would be appealing to a guy in his 50s that wouldn't be interesting to a child. So I try to cover all bases and just be as entertaining as I can in the ring.
All right, it sounds like it's going to be an absolute blast.
It certainly will, and I encourage everybody on the base to come out. It's going to be a family show, so you can bring the mother-in-law, you can bring the grandkids, and it's going to be a great night of entertainment.
So you'd say it would be about a PG-13
show? Oh yeah. Yeah, we've got tag team wrestling. We have a girls match with 2 beautiful women.
Special ladies attraction.
That's right. Doink the Clown is on the card. The legendary Disco Inferno is also on.
The world famous Disco
Inferno. And a very great announcer.
Black Dragon too.
No, but you got a great announcer named Mr. Henry H. Hubbard.
That's right.
One of the best announcers in the world. He ranks up there with Gene Okerlund and Bobby Heenan.
Excuse me. Boz wanted to throw something over at Norman. His signature move, right? Norman, I
Yes.
was just reading about that the other night on the internet. Your signature closer move. Can you tell us a little about that?
Yeah, it's called the Big Wiggle.
Big wiggle.
The Big Wiggle, yeah. And to define it, I would say it's
It's a bit perverted.
it's me pretending to ride a horse.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. But you know, if you want to see it live and in living color, come on down tonight and watch the show. It will be guaranteed to be displayed tonight.
And that's your famous. That's the equivalent of The Rock raising his eyebrow.
The Rock raising his eyebrow, but mine's a little bit more risque than that.
All right,
A
all
little
right.
bit.
It's exciting. You should see it.
Virgil, you have a particular move you're known for, some sort of move?
No, it's just like I do a finish called like the $1 Million Dream.
$1 Million Dream.
Yeah. You dream of money and you just go out.
You know, Virgil and I are always poking fun at each other, but on a serious tip, he's been involved in wrestling companies when wrestling was at its biggest height. In the 80s, he was in WWF with, as he said, Ted DiBiase and Andre the Giant, and later on in life, he had the chance to be involved in World Championship Wrestling when the NWO was at its ultimate peak. So, you know, he's been blessed, and he's
You
been there.
can step aside now. The world famous Disco Inferno and just Smiley.
Oh, all right.
These soldiers got to wake up and go back to sleep. I don't know what in the world he's been sitting there telling
I am
what
not
type of
moving.
garbage
Go
he's been telling
He's
you
been
guys.
sitting there
But,
telling them about that perverted move that he uses.
oh, the big wiggle.
Yeah.
Well, the big
one you
wiggle
like.
needs to be banned. I mean, it's been already banned in over 36 different countries.
And I'm
we
gonna
need
ban
to
it
get
again
rid of it
tonight.
here in Japan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I give you Disco Inferno. Welcome to the AM Drive. Welcome to Sasebo.
Nice of you to make it, Disco.
Yeah. Well, it's not nice for you. Tonight, I'm going to beat the living you-know-what out of the guy.
Oh, that's right. Norman, Smiley, and Disco Inferno in the ring together. That's actually the main event.
Well, better be the main event if I'm in it. I mean, I can't believe. See, a guy like Norman Smiley comes out here. I mean, Henry Hubbard. Why do you even book this guy in the main event?
Well, every company has a bomb. So
Yeah, all right. Yeah, this guy's like a local. If I paid a nickel for Norman Smiley, I'd get change back. That's about all I can say about the guy. And I'm a $1 million guy, and this here, I got to wrestle this bum that has this. The guy's all he's finished for is the big wiggle. I mean, what that's ridiculous.
Norman, my friend, you got to say anything to defend yourself, man. Those
The
are
guy can't
fighting
say
words.
anything to defend himself. He's got no defense.
I'm a man of little words but a lot of action. Come tonight and you will see the degrading punishment that I'm going to issue to Mr. Disco Inferno.
Oh boy, those are fighting words right there. I mean, could you imagine if those were like those were the first words when you go to war with another country? It's like, we're gonna degrade and punish you guys. Like, come on, Norman.
There's going to be some shock and awe tonight with the big wiggle, right?
Well, he ain't gonna be putting the big wiggle on me. If he wants to put the big wiggle on somebody else, he can go ahead and do that. But there'll be no big wiggle tonight on the Disco Inferno. I'll tell you that much.
All right, now, Mr. Inferno, how long have you been wrestling?
14 years.
Now, what got you into wrestling?
I just tried out and I've been doing it ever since. I was good from the get-go. I didn't have to do like Norman Smiley did. Probably to train for 6 or 7 years, and wrestle for food stamps, stuff like that. I mean, I was a star right away. I was a star right away. I've been a star since I've started.
Wow. Okay. And growing up, Norman Smiley wasn't one of your heroes.
Growing up? What do you mean growing up? I mean, Norman Smiley, I mean, we're the same age here. Norman Smiley's never been, I don't know if there's like some, some weirdo, like kids that never really get out of the house or something, everything, they go on the internet and worship the big wiggle. I mean, maybe he's a hero to guys like that, but I'm a hero of America, I'm a hero of the world. I mean, I'm an international superstar.
Outstanding. So this should be good. And this kicks off autograph signing, of course, at 6:30 tonight.
Autograph sign, yeah, and I'll sign my own autographs. Norman Smiley kid doesn't know how to read or write, so I'm sure I'll probably have somebody like sign autographs for him. But I'll be there signing autographs for my legions of fans.
Oh, Norman Smiley, come on.
See, that's the difference. The Disco Inferno has a legion of fans, but Norman Smiley, he's got fans with legions. That's the difference. That's the difference.